What's good, guys? Welcome back to the back room. This your boy CG.
It's your boy Bernard Bars.
Let's have a real conversation.
Hey, bro, what's going on, man?
What's happening, man? Hey, man, like, do you remember how like life felt when you was a kid?
Yeah, man, I remember a lot of
it was like real fun, right?
Yeah, a lot of good moments, man.
You know, I want to call this episode Nostalgia.
Okay.
And the reason I'm calling it Nostalgia is just like, man, like, I know I feel like I've been kind of on my, you know, wake up, you know what I'm saying? Like, wake up and pay attention type of speeches, but like,
he's woke.
Is no, bruh.
No,
I don't even like that terminology of being woke. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you just remembering life, man,
bruh,
and how it used to be.
I'm just looking at the reality of the situation we're in. I have children. I'm going to leave this earth before they do.
Yeah.
What am I leaving them?
Yeah.
And to remember, like, when I was their age, you know what I'm saying, how life was, it's real nostalgic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me, like, I would say from, like, you know, really around the time, I would probably even go back as far as, like, maybe just before the mid-'80s up to probably, like, 2002.
Yeah. So
life was real different, man.
So, you know, in particular, we're talking about the 90s. And
we really talking about the 90s, a little bit of the 80s, and it didn't really hit the 2000s too much.
You know, we can't speak a lot on the 80s.
We can't, but we're not that old. We're not that old. Nah.
So we're gonna speak on us growing up, right?
So yeah, we'll just keep it towards the. But I feel like it had to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying, to get to that point in the 90s, because I do feel like regardless whether you an 80s baby or 90s baby, like you know that the 90s was a sweet spot.
It was a sweet spot, man. Like, it was a lot of stuff. Like, wow, man, just even thinking about, like you said, like, just growing up, man.
Bruh, and you know what I'm about to say, Cole? Like, bro, this like my favorite, one of the favorite things that was happening for us. I got plenty of things to say because it was great, but just Walmart, man. So now I don't know if, like, look now.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if it was in your area or not. You know what I'm saying? But like where we are in this small town, Walmart was like the mall for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like. But at the same time, it was things that Walmart provided that made it like the mall for us. Cause you walk in a Walmart now, it's like we got a bigger Walmart. We got a super Walmart now.
Yeah.
This before Walmart had groceries in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just kids went there. We were like looking for the toys.
Looking for the toys.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna say is it basically like. In the entertainment, we all went to the entertainment area.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason for that, every time, like, if the Super Nintendo came out, the PlayStation 1 or Nintendo GameCube, whatever it was, they had a station set up where you could play the games.
Bro, you just made me remember now, man. I used to call the Walmart, and the first thing I used to say was, can you transfer me to the entertainment section? And no, for real. And
man.
And I would ask them, did they have this specific game?
Right.
Like, no, this is just being for real. Like, I used to say.
So you could come there and play it.
Or I used to try to save my money to go get it. Like, I for real. Like, I used to go and ask, like, do y'all got WWF Royal Rumble on Sega? like, look, and if she told me it was there, I gotta tell moms, man. Like, I gotta go get it. So that's crazy, man.
But for real though, like, just having that experience, cause like your parents, you was like, they didn't want to carry you around the store while they trying to like get what they need to get. It was more like you went and played the games while they went and did whatever shopping they were about to do. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, you use some school clothes or something like that, cause it wasn't really that much at Walmart at that time.
Bro, they used to have the arcades like right before you go into Walmart. Like, and then like we was talking about all this nostalgia, man. Like, do they really understand how when you playing a video game, you couldn't save it? You couldn't save the place. Like, and then
so it made you want to buy the game too.
It made you sit there and you playing the arcade and you got people behind you cheering you on. Bruh. Like, bro, you did not want to leave. They don't know. Like, it was to a point, like you said, for us in this small town, it was almost like the mall. Where it's to a point where you be in Walmart about 2 hours, man.
Bro, another thing, McDonald's. When I was in Connecticut, right?
Right.
And I mean, you know, I'm young enough to still be really entertained by Disney movies. You know, Jungle Book, Lion King, Little Mermaid, all that, right?
Shouts out to Jungle Book, one of my favorite things. For real, bro, you bringing it back.
Baloo was my favorite character, bro.
You bringing it back, man.
But the thing is what cause you know they all got songs, bare necessities. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So like, what happened is at McDonald's they used to give out the little CDs, like, bro, and this was. And the funny thing is, though, it made kids or parents have to buy their kids CD players because y'all don't know, but CD players, y'all probably didn't even know what a CD player is now, but it didn't always exist. It was right on the cusp between, you know, tapes ending and CDs kind of picking up a little bit.
Right, but let's talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. McDonald's put the Happy Meals in. They were putting toys in the Happy Meals, right? Mm-hmm. They made you want that. But also, they was actually giving you a free burger if you did good on your report card.
If you had a good report card, you could take it to McDonald's. To get a free meal. Hey,
that's crazy.
Pizza Hut.
Oh my god.
Pizza Hut had the Scholastic Readers thing. Bro. So if you had so many books that you read, you could you got a Scholastic Reader like certificate, and you could go there and get a personal pizza.
Bro.
Also,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Bro, they had, I don't know what this was for, but I don't know if y'all remember the game Jet Moto for PlayStation 1. I got that game from Pizza Hut. I don't know what it was going on at that time, but I got that game from Pizza Hut.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you just like this. Pizza Hut in the 90s and growing up, that pan pizza.
That was a family restaurant at that time. Bro,
that pan pizza hit different.
Different.
Like, that was some of the best pizza. When they brought it out in that pan, sat it on that table.
Yeah.
You had to be there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for real.
You just had to be there.
Yeah.
That was, I don't care what nobody say, that pizza hit different, man. Then
I love going to Pizza Hut.
That was somewhere that you was going to sit down to eat with your family.
Right.
Like, and that's one thing that was probably missing now. Like, I felt like growing up, it was more about family things, like different things they promoted to us.
Yeah, they promoted family environments. You know, even though, like, back at that time, they had the smoking section. Yeah. But, hey, look, you know, shit, if you got your family to the restaurant,
but, you know. They had everything there, though, because even, like, if we talking about Pizza Hut, we're talking about McDonald's and everything. Like, it made you want to go there and also do good in school, man.
I don't know what, it was like some kind of raffle, but Golden Corral.
I remember Golden Corral.
I got my first tent. Like camping tent from Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, culture, ethnicity, I'm under, like, and we ain't doing a lot of camping and stuff. But that made me want to go camping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if we're stuck on this whole nostalgia thing, bro, like, it's crazy to think about, like, cause even growing up, I felt like we had the best TV shows. We had the best
music.
Music. Right.
Now, and I mean, they go back a little bit, like it go back further when it comes to music, but yeah.
But the area we was growing up in, like that era, like it's the most duplicated or replicated.
If we'd have had the two icons that was living at that time in the 2000s, the music that we hearing now, and that's the thing too. I think that's why the nostalgic thing came up, because I'm sorry, y'all, this music y'all making, and I don't want to sound like no old dude. It ain't even sound like an old dude. It just sounded like something, like, for me, it's just like, bro, my mind is a little bit more educated than what y'all putting out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
all this kill music.
That's again is like, hey, if you control, that was another episode. They control the media,
bro.
They can put it down. It doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's good. They just got the tools to control the media.
Right.
But that's neither here or there. But like we was talking about, with our era, bro, it's like even if you just talk about the TV shows and being excited to go home with your family and watch the shows, you're there sitting there. If we're talking about you got rewarded for doing good in school.
Yeah. Like positive reinforcement, man.
Things even around the community, they did good. They gave you that for doing good in school, man.
Even in school, like, bro, I was in kindergarten. Like, I always been a writer.
Right.
In kindergarten, I won the Young Authors Contest.
Yeah.
So I'm in elementary, right? And what they did, they had like a book fair at the high school.
Yeah.
Where I could go over to the high school as a young kid and grab a book. You know what I'm saying? For free. So I went on one of my first books that I ever had was Goosebumps. Yeah. Now I don't know if y'all remember Goosebumps.
I remember Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, the dope thing about Goosebumps and it made kids want to read was because it was scary or whatever, but it made kids make decisions.
Bro.
The book made them make decisions. Hey, do you want to go this way or you want to go that way? If you go this way, go to this page in this chapter, and we're gonna and then we'll see how that turned out. Bro, you know what I'm saying,
bro? That it was just different, bro.
Yeah,
like you used to be excited, like when we was talking about school. We not sitting up here saying everything was great. We just talking about certain moments that don't exist now. Like because,
but it didn't even feel like nothing felt bad.
Not at that moment. Like I said, anybody else can have a difference of opinions on their childhood, right?
Right.
But we're talking about me and you, and we're talking about just similar experience, right?
Right.
Like, bro, like you gotta understand, going to school, you was excited for when they had the book fair.
Yeah.
The bookmobile. Like you was excited.
For real, the whole library just got like that. Y'all like, dang, I wanna go ahead and get a book.
You exactly like then they got your favorite athlete poster and everything. It's to a point where it's like it doesn't exist because
you get to get the pencils and keychains and all that stuff. Like, everything promoting reading,
bro. It was because, like I said, it felt like we was all moving towards something greater. Like, and it felt like we back then. You know how like they say. Children are our future. It felt like that's what they were trying to prepare us for.
If we really would have continued to grow at the rate that we were growing, bro, like today's society would be completely. Everything would be rewritten.
Yeah, bro.
It would be completely different.
I agree, bro. Like they even had like to a point where, like I said, you know, even back then, like I said, I understand where we was in this society now, but like they used to make policemen, firemen, all that come to the school to speak to the kids. You know, and if you did that to this day, make them ask some questions where the kids will feel normal to, like, I'm just saying.
I remember the times where the dare shirts,
bro. I was just about to say
they bring the dog. They'll bring the dog up there. And it was funny cause like they asked to bring some weed to the school for the dog,
bro. Because it was more so if they ran those commercials, right?
Yeah,
they ran those commercials with dare. That's a good thing to say. Like dare to be different. They ran it because they noticed it was a problem with drugs among teens and smaller kids. So they ran those commercials to actually persuade you like, hey, dare to be different. Just say no. Like, that's crazy.
Man, it's sad, bro. Like, what's sad about it is that if you're born in 2000, they will never know. You will never experience that.
And like I say, bro, like, I like this topic. We made it known. You let us know if you want to hear some more.
Don't let us know if you want to hear some more. Tell us some of the stories because there's certain people from different environments that had a different experience. We want to know what y'all experience. Cause like then we'll make an episode on that based off of like, cause I might not be able to remember everything. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's just certain things that stuck out.
It's certain stuff that stuck out that maybe we probably as a society need to start doing it again. Because
Bruh,
I mean that's just the craziest thing. Like
kids being able to play with each other without worrying about them getting kidnapped.
Bro,
running around the neighborhood. They ain't had no parents. But they knew what they could do. They knew what they couldn't do. Everybody in the neighborhood were friends. So shoot, you call so and so up the street. Hey, you seen my son? You seen my daughter? Tell them to come home when you see him.
Bro, it was a community.
It was a community. Hey, street lights are on. Get your butt to the house. Okay. You knew what time to come home, cause hey,
I gotta go.
Yeah. So and on that note, man, this the back room. I really love this one. This probably one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
But this your boy CG.
This your boy Bernard Bars.
And we out.